Good morning from Carroll County Broadcasting. It's time now for Community Chat with Bearville Parks and Rec Director Jamie Hussey and Bearville Economic Development Director Dean Lee.
Well, good morning, Dean. How are you?
Well, Jamie, I'm in anticipation. You know what this weekend is, don't you?
Well, some red football players.
Well, there's some football games, but it's also Super Cow Weekend. The old Ag Ride days now. For all the
Super Cow.
Super Cow. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
And how cool is Green Forest has made it their home.
They have. It's a great event. And you got free Tyson chicken dinner tonight.
Yes, right.
So
that's awesome.
Everybody likes to get out there and get that. And then tomorrow, they're going to have barbecue and watermelon.
And it's free.
It's free.
It's all free. And I tell you what, the kiddos will be there showing their animals. I always enjoy watching the kids lined up. And the weather's going to be perfect for it, right?
It is. The chicken dinner's at 5:30 tonight. Tomorrow at 11:30 is the free barbecue, and then they got watermelon.
Yes,
at
right.
2:00. So
excellent, and there'll be lots of vendors there, lots of businesses. Kettle Corps. I'm sure they'll have some Kettle Corps. No, Stanley used to always have that. So,
and live music at from 1 to 2. It's an Elvis Presley
impressioner. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then the Armour Sisters come on, and then Little Cowboy Cowgirl Stick Horse Rodeo goes on. So hopefully nobody gets hurt, bucked off a stick horse.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow they got the Massengale brothers, Phil McGarrah and Rick McEwen.
Hey, we've seen him before, right?
So a little Kenny Rogers tribute. Yeah. So a lot of great things going on. And your guy, Scott Chibner, is got the cornhole.
Yeah, he's got the cornhole tournament.
Yeah.
So he's always in that.
And they also have a horseshoe pitching, which it looks like he's supervising. So he's doing double duty.
Yep, and there'll be prizes.
Yep.
You better join in.
But
right?
It's always a great weekend. Great opportunity to get out and see a lot of folks and friends, have some good food. And again, this is just another one of those outstanding events like the county fair.
Yeah.
It makes you appreciate this area.
Yeah, you drive through Green Forest, you know that Ag Ride Days is happening, so you just need to stop by and see them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's cool. So, I'm just thinking football. I know we got football tonight for the Bobcats.
We do. They're playing at Mountain View tonight at 7, so that'll be on KTHS.
Yes, I'm sure it will. Yeah, and in fact, Mr. Barkowski is the
is that right?
Play-by-play, Julia's dad. So we got to his debut right here on KTHS tonight. So I hope it does well. He'll do a great job.
Yeah, well, that'll be fun. Hopefully, the Bobcats can get off on a winning streak here at Mountain View. So wish them the very best in their season opener. And then next week they go to Greenland, and then they'll be back home on the 19th, which will be homecoming, which they'll play Yellville Summit.
And we've got a special deal going that day, right?
Yeah, that's the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
They had a great article in the paper about Ricky Sudd.
Oh, they haven't got to yours yet, have they? Yeah, they did. They talked about Ricky's this week. But Scott Loftus done a great job.
It's amazing. We always talk about the assets, and we mentioned the fair and Ag Ride Days. I mean, those are great things. Easy for us to sell and see the quality of life. And the newspaper,
the staples of our media here between the radio and newspaper.
You throw both of them in.
It just makes this a special place because nobody else is. Who's going to be covering Mountain View tonight, right? And so we get to do our own. We get to call our own out. Yeah. So that's cool. But what else we got going?
Well, if we want to stay on the football theme, we got a couple games tonight of little significance, I guess. James Madison's at Louisville and then Eastern Washington's at Boise. Which James Madison is a strong Sun Belt Conference team, and Louisville is strong. So that'll be a interesting game tomorrow. And then tomorrow is the big one.
Yeah.
I got to looking at schedule. Everybody's been talking about Arkansas State playing Arkansas.
Yeah.
Which is a 4:00 kickoff. That's at War Memorial Stadium, which is going to be a fun event.
And it'll be streamed only, the way I understand it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's saying ESPN Plus.
Yep. So it's just on a streaming app.
And then SEC Network Plus.
Yeah.
So, but that's going to be a highly interesting game. I showed you earlier about a letter that's 23 years old.
And you tried to set up a game.
I tried to set this game up 23 years ago with Coach Broyles.
That's finally going to happen.
Yeah, finally going to happen. So
and we talked a little bit about Wally Hall. I mean, I'm not sure you're a big fan of Wally Hall, but he was making you demanding to have that game, right?
Yeah, no. Of course, being over there for 9 years, kind of knew the policy. I had been asked when I took the job at ASU. I mean, it was everybody was asking, you gonna play the Razorbacks? You gonna play the Razorbacks?
Yeah.
And that just went on for 2 weeks prior to me starting the job after I was announced because of my background.
Yeah.
And it was both Razorback fans asking and ASU. The underlining kicker in the whole thing is I was sitting with Governor Huckabee.
Yeah, Huckabee.
Mike, that's Mike Huckabee, not Sarah.
Not Sarah, right?
With Rex Nelson in his office, and we're just chit-chatting, going back and forth. He's a Ouachita guy, Henderson, so we're bantering, that rivalry. And he says, "Are you going to play the Razorbacks?" And I jokingly said, "Governor, that's why I'm here to see you." And he started waving his hands, says, "I can't do anything." And, I just wanted to put an end to all of that because the ASU fans were spending too much time focusing on that, and playing that game or not playing that game wasn't really going to get us where we needed to be. So I did call Coach Broyles and set up a meeting.
Well, Frank was the president.
And he says, "No, we got a policy." And I said, "I understand and appreciate the time and all of that." And I says, we need to focus on the things we can control. And that was the whole purpose of asking him, so that we could, our fans could move on. And take that all out of their mind that, that's not going to happen right now. So.
But 23 years later.
23 years later.
And guess what? It's a short drive for them too, right?
It is.
For ASU.
I'm really, really surprised that they're playing in Little Rock.
Yeah.
Especially with, what they, attendance and the money they make in Fayetteville compared to Little Rock. So that was kind of a shocker. But
well, it'll be interesting to see how many fans are split. But it'll be a nice rival. It really will be.
It will be. And then, but all the interest has been in that game, that in-state game.
Yes.
But who else is playing tomorrow?
No, who else?
Arkansas Pine Bluff is playing at UCA.
Oh, really?
So we got another in-state game going on.
My goodness, we're all fighting each other.
Yeah, we are.
Drawing the line in the sand.
That game's at 7, and that's on ESPN Plus. So that'll be a great game of interest as well.
Well, that's cool.
And enjoyed last weekend, and this weekend will be the same as far as.
Well, the weather's been awesome, so we've also got a big event tomorrow too, the club championship.
Yeah, well, I was going to say before we got off football, just apologize because I didn't bring you your donut.
Oh, you didn't, right? Because I did call Ohio State.
You did.
And I did call that Manning was probably not going to pull it off, and he didn't pull it off.
No, he didn't play his best. So.
I don't know. It was kind of a catch-22. You kind of want the SEC to do good, but it was not it was not to be done, right?
Yeah.
So.
But we've got another one. I think I may wait until after Notre Dame game.
Yeah,
that
right.
you said that
you don't want to bet on Arkansas.
You picked Arkansas, and I'll take Notre Dame. I guess.
I mean, do you want to take State or Arkansas? You can't. You're torn between them, right?
I'd really, I get asked. I'll be wearing red.
Yeah, well, that's why I got my red on this morning. So.
But I can't lose either way. But,
Right.
Arkansas State's providing my tickets and passes and stuff. So, I was always taught, you dance with the one who brung you.
Yeah, right.
Your loyalty goes to the one that's signing your paycheck. So,
well, the good,
but it'll be. I'm hoping it's a good game.
Yeah.
And really, I could care less. It's hard to be totally neutral, but either way it goes, I'll be happy and fine.
Well, I'll tell you why.
I'll be disappointed for each loser either way it goes.
Right. Well,
more than I'll be hooray about the winner.
Well, I'm happy because you won't be here.
Oh,
you'll be at the game, and you're not playing in the club championship.
Yeah.
So I won't have to worry about beating your score.
Yeah. So
I'm playing.
You were scared of me playing,
right? I did not want you to beat me in the club championship.
Well, that was one of the sacrifices I had to make. Was to give it up.
Yeah, I'm tickled to death. But Ty Allen, he's the defending champion. He won't have to worry about you either.
Yeah, I'm sure he was nervous about me.
But Doug Carr is representing our sponsor, Bank of 1889.
And you're going to play with him on Saturday.
Yeah, we're matched up against a couple of guys, but we tee off at 10 till 10.
Okay.
9:50, so we'll be done in time for the game, right?
Okay.
So, but we've got 40 players. And individual men that are playing for this.
Well, and that's a great event. I enjoy playing in it, and hate that I'm going to miss. But look anxious to see how you perform.
Well, I'm sure you can get there by Sunday and see and harass the rest of us.
I might get there and heckle from the gallery.
That's it, right? So,
I do wish you well.
Well, thank you, Dean. Well, we've got a few more minutes here, but we've got more events that we need to talk about.
I've got First Friday Coffee going on right now at Brashears.
Brashears, yes. Heather and Chad have taken that thing, and they're going to new heights, and they do a great job over there. The group over there, Brashears, people, I want to tell you, they've got quality, but they've got prices. So go check them out. And First Coffee, you're going to go see some folks this morning. So.
Well, and it's the 78th original Ozark, the Eureka Springs Folk Festival.
Yeah.
So it's Ozark Mountain Daredevils, Steel Wheels, the Hillbenders, and Homemade Moments, plus many, many other bands. It actually started yesterday.
Okay.
And goes through this weekend.
Okay.
And then next weekend is the Jeep Festival. I was going to see if you were going to do that.
My little Jeep can jump right in with them.
Their advertisement is the Jeep, the only car that comes standard with friends. So is that right? Is it a friend magnet for you?
Well, it's a standard. I don't know. It's got a stick shift. That's about it. That's fun stuff.
Yeah. And then next weekend is Pioneer Days. And Heritage Days, that's going on, and that'll be that's not next weekend.
Nope.
That's the 19th through the 20th.
Right, 2 weeks from now, because next week is the film
festival.
Yes, yeah. Julia's got her over at the community center and stuff going on all over the place. But tell you what, on Saturday it's sponsored by the Berryville Library, and they've got a segment of an old film from the late 70s, and it's called Hot Rocks and a Bullet. And I'm trying to gather in some folks from 1977 that were actors, and Steve High was part of this.
Oh, wow.
Steve High, Harold Davis, Terry Hussey, my brother that's passed away, but lots of names, Chris Lynch, let's see, there's Brett Ashley, Cliff Crumweedy, Deborah and Anita Lynch, John Gibson. These are some of the folks that are in that film. So we're going to hopefully get to talk to them. But she's got 35 films that are going to be for 2 days, and you can get a pass. But that's free for that Saturday, and I believe that's at 2:00 Saturday at the community center.
Well, that will be fun.
So anyway, I got my plug.
You got your plug in. Well, everything else is moving forward. Got a big weekend, and your golf. We'll be anxious to see how you perform.
I won't be able to lie, will I? You'll be able to.
This one you have to play your own ball the whole time. You don't have a partner.
No, and you have to finish it.
You
right?
have to finish. You have to putt it out.
I just don't want to put a WD in there, withdrawal, right? So, hey, the fall leagues are all starting right now, too. They're open registration for fall co-ed ragdoll, co-ed softball, and co-ed volleyball, and men's basketball. So check them out at recdesk.com and get your team together. If you want to get added to a team, we've got a list going too. So if you want to be added, and we can place you on a team. So lots of stuff. Love this time of the year.
It's going to be good. It's going to be a great weekend weather-wise, and go Bobcats.
Safe travels tomorrow too. Okay. All right. Bye. We'll see you.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Community Chat here on Carroll County Broadcasting with Jamie Hussey and Dean Lee. Tune in next Friday morning at 8 a.m. for next week's Community Chat here on Carroll County Broadcasting.